Hi and welcome back. So since the last video I've got the nose cone in place and masked off what I want to remain clear. I did put the radar in, so we're going to have a little piece just at the front to see that. I've gone along and I've putted up that little gap that was there. There's a bit of a gap here I've putted, and there's a bit of a gap here I've putted up. So this basically needs a coat of primer, so I can actually see if there's anything else that I need to putty and get it properly nice. So I'm going to get this all coated in primer, and while that's drying I'm going to be starting to assemble the pods as well, because when it comes to doing the green I want to be doing the shape and the pods at the same time so we don't get a colour variation. Right, so we'll get a bit of primer down and probably have another look. Okay, so we've got Thunderbird2 primed up. Need to do a bit of putty work around here. Not a lot, but just a little bit. A little bit around here as well. That is going to need a little bit more. Probably going to need to put a bit of putty in there as well. But on the whole, it's not too bad. I do need to do a little bit on this, like I thought I might. But at least I can see now that I definitely do need to. I've started putting pods together. So this is the first one. This is the one that's we're going to see inside. But these parts so far are going to be painted. The rollers do work, so it is movable. So that'll have the clear part over the top so we can see inside. Got the second pod put together. The second pod is going to be fully painted, so don't really need to paint much inside, but I'll give it a coat of grey because the door will be open just so we can see a little bit of a difference. So I'm going to get this primed, second pod put together as well, this re-putted, and then we'll have another look at what we're doing next. Okay, so I've been cracking on a little bit. One of the pods I've decided I'm going to leave with the door shut, so don't need to do anything inside. That's just going to be the same colour as Thunderbird2. I suppose seeing as you have to, we can have one open and see inside, one closed, and then we get both looks. So this one we're going to see inside, so masked inside as well. I've been looking at images from Thunderbirds for the pods, and I've seen that there's sometimes it's grey, sometimes it's green, but it looks like it's grey on the inside if it's Thunderbird 4, and I know with the radar truck that they used, it was the Thunderbird 3 episode where they went to the sun, but they have this truck in there and it was green on the inside. So I've decided, because I don't have a Thunderbird 4 but I have that truck, this will be green inside. We've got our list of paint as well, so I've got the observation level. And there was also 2 more vehicles on the clear sprue with these pods. So I've got 2 excavator cars to paint up as well. So I'm going to get inside of this painted. Then we can get it glued together. And then we can start concentrating on painting the entire outside of everything at once. So once inside's all painted up, we'll have another quick look at things. Right then, so I've got the inside of this pod all painted up. You can see I've just gone for the green we're going to use on the outside. I've done the same as I did on the engine parts of Thunderbird 2, where I haven't masked right up to what's going to be clear. So we'll be able to see him through there. I've painted all the inside. That's a decal still drying, so this is going to get another coat of varnish. But we've painted up all this nicely. I've decided I'm not going to use the mobile lab because it just sticks out too far inside. I don't like it. So we're not going to use that. I'm going to get these primed up, but I've got a feeling that can we get this in focus? That I'm not going to use them because they're just so very bulky compared to what was on the normal plastic sprues. I don't know if it's to do with it being clear plastic that it's casting or what, but it just seems out of dimension to the other vehicles. So there's a good chance I won't be using either of the excavators. So next thing I've got to do is connect this one on top, get the door on, prime all the outside, do any putty work, and then we're straight into painting everything in the green. But we're going to do that in the next video because I think one pod assembled, one pod painted internally is a good place to wrap this video up. So, till next time, thank you for watching. Keep trekking and keep modelling. Thank you. Bye-bye.